Hi and Assalamualaikum. This is our presentation video for Fieldwork Camp of Engineering Geology, Group 5, Section 2, under Dr. Firdaus. Here shown our group member, which is first, it's me, Siti Maliha binti Muhammad Amin, AF 210077, and the second one is Nurabika Shazana binti Khaidir, AF 210064, and Nur Sofia Irwayu binti Muhammad Sarizal, AF 210074, and the last one is Muhammad Amirul Shazwan bin Mat Zamri, DF 220002.
My name is Muhammad Amirul Shazwan bin Mat Zamri, number matric DF 220002. I would like to make a presentation for introduction. In addition, to fulfill the mark for geology project, students need to go to the field to carry out an investigation about this subject based on type of rock, the classification of rock and the rock mass rating. The site visit was held at Sungai Lembing, Teluk Cempedak, Sungai Lembing Museum, Sungai Lembing Tunnel and Sungai Pandan Waterfall at Pahang. From the site visit, we were asked to obtain the data of slope angle, deep direction and deep angle to analyze the geological structure that exists in that area. This also will give exposure for us to know the formation of rock and identify the classification of the rock. The second slide is objective. We have two objectives here. One is to study observe the geological structure. Second, to obtain the data of deep direction, deep angle and slope angle for the site visit.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Sofia Irwayu binti Muhammad Sarizal. So today I'm going to present our first location during the trip, which is Sungai Pandan Waterfall. Sungai Pandan Waterfall is a Peninsula Malaysia's largest multi-tiered waterfall. It's located in the Sungai Pandan Forest Reserve, 13 kilometers from Kuantan. It drops from 250 meters to 3 ledges before splashing into an emerald color lake. Sungai Pandan Waterfall primarily consists of granite and basalt stone rocks, with granite found under volcanic chains and oceanic crystal basalt. Granite has a higher silica content, which is over 65%, and is brighter than basalt due to the acidic nature. It is found under volcanic chains above the subduction zones and continental collision zones. This is our discontinuity survey data that we collect from Sungai Pandan. We also discovered some geological structure at both rocks, which were joined and fractured. Each group is told to collect 5 pieces of data per participant. Our group contains 4 participants only, so we only take 20 sets of data discontinuity. The discontinuity at intersection of the rock was estimated to determine the deep angle and deep direction of the rocks.
Last slide for me. The Sungai Pandan Waterfall is known as Peninsula Malaysia's greatest multi-tiered waterfall. It is located in Sungai Pandan Forest Reserve, about 13 km from Kuantan, the capital city of the state of Pahang, and it is also known locally as Penching Waterfall due to its proximity to Penching village. Surrounded by a beautiful tropical jungle, the Sungai Pandan Waterfall drops from 250 meters above to 3 levels of ledge before splashing into a massive emerald colored lake. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Nurabika Shazana. The third place we visit during the trip is Museum Sungai Lembing. There are many exhibitions and displays that can build our imagination of Sungai Lembing's heritage. Majority of Sungai Lembing Museum is the journey of Pahang, which is the top of tea producer. In the museum, we had some quiz about the deposit things in the world. Mostly the quiz consists of mine, which is surface mining, how much time produced, what are the long and deep tunnel of mine at Sungai Lembing. Besides, there are also the questions about Sungai Lembing, such as total length of tunnel, animal behind the legend name of Sungai Lembing, and much more.
The fourth location of this trip is Sungai Lembing Tunnel. Sungai Lembing Mines, the world's largest underground tin mine complex, produced over 100,000 tons of tin ore in 1888. However, tin process fell in 1986, forcing the mines to close. Inside this tunnel, we are divided into several groups to do a task for rock mass rating, which is RMR. For rock mass classification, RMR has been applied in more than 268 case histories such as tunnels, chambers, mines, slopes, foundations, and rock caverns. When applying the RMR classification system, the rock mass should be divided into a number of structural regions and classifies each region separately. The following 6 parameters are used to classify a rock mass using the RMR system is: number 1, axial compressive strength of rock material, rock quality design, which is RQD, spacing of discontinuities, condition of discontinuities, groundwater conditions. 6 is orientation of discontinuities. Next, 10 step to classify RMR is: the first step is outcrop preparation, second UCS, axial compressive strength, third rock quality design RQD, and the fourth is spacing of discontinuities. The next step is the fifth is condition of discontinuities, groundwater conditions, orientation of discontinuities, rock mass classification based on total rating. 9 is guideline of excavation and tunnel support, and the last step is application from fieldwork study. That's all from me. Thank you.
The next location is Sungai Kenau at Sungai Lembing. Igneous rock is the most commonly found at Sungai Kenau. Cooling and solidation of magma will form igneous rock that partial melts of existing rock in a planet crust. We identify the types of the rock here, which is metamorphic, igneous, and sedimentary rocks.
Next, location 6 at Pantai Batu Hitam, Kuantan. The speaker explained the types of rock on the beach, which are extrusive igneous rocks, and we were told to bring at least a single rock back to the university. The beach is unique since its absence of surrounding mountains and features volcanic-looking blade stones. The beach is calm and well kept. Here, we have collected one rock per group to identify which type of rock it is, which is it need to be igneous rock.
The last location for our trip is Teluk Cempedak. Basalt and granite are the two types of igneous rock occur at the pantai Teluk Cempedak. We also can recognize the color and texture of the rock at this location. We collect 20 data of discontinuity data of the direction and the angle. This is the discontinuity data of the direction and the angle at Teluk Cempedak.
As for the conclusion, this trip taught us more about the igneous, metamorphic and sedimentary rocks found in Teluk Cempedak, Air Terjun Pandan, Bukit Panorama and Sungai Lembing. We are able to recognize, identify and observe distinctive rocks and their features in fields as a result of this trip. For example, the rocks that we discovered in Sungai Pandan waterfall were granite, which was an igneous rock. And then furthermore, the existing rock at Teluk Cempedak was basalt and granite, both of which were igneous rock, while in Pantai Batu Hitam was extrusive igneous rocks. That is all from us, Group 5, Section 2, Geology Trip 2. Thank you.
Tamatlah zaman persekolahan, ku masih dihantui memori. Waktu kecil, waktu yang gemilang, oh Tuhan ku tak mahu pergi. Alangkah indahnya dunia bila kita semua melangkah ke depan. Alangkah indahnya dunia bila kita semua akan bersama selamanya. biasa.